Hi everybody, can somebody please share with me their login details? I want to demonstrate how to access the LMS, because remember that I access the LMS from the facilitator side. So I know I've heard that there's a lot of people who are battling with accessing the LMS. You can just send them directly to my WhatsApp so that I can be able to open the LMS. Oh, I've got a WhatsApp message saying that the people are always sending me messages asking me for help, but I never assist. I have indicated it before that I get too many messages. I get over 200, right now I've got over 200 WhatsApp messages which are still not open, for the simple reason that there's an overwhelming number of WhatsApp messages. So as a result, it becomes very difficult for me to respond to each and every one of you guys. Okay, thank you very much for the student numbers. I've got the student numbers and the details for me to check on WhatsApp to be able to demonstrate how to access the LMS. I would like to sincerely apologize to those of you who have been texting me via WhatsApp and never received any response. It's not deliberate. I would never do that deliberately, but it's only because of the amount of work that I have. I hope you do understand. Okay. There's a question that says, what module are we supposed to be on today? Okay, I'm going to open and share with you the welcome package, which has got the schedule that shows us what we are supposed to be busy with on a specific day. So the way the workload is divided is such that it's such that it's according to the number of days that we have, the duration that we're gonna spend on the whole learning. So what you normally see on the welcome package is things like day 1, day 2, day 3, and so on, and that according to those specific dates, then they will tell you which module are we dealing with on that specific day. Okay, so today we are supposed to be busy with module 5. Let me just open this thing and show you the document. Okay, guys, you can stop sending me the login details. I've got them already. I will have a look at them just now. And basically, one of the most important things that I want to deal with today is those of you that said they have downloaded, they have rather uploaded the wrong PoEs. You see, now the PoE does not correspond with the specific module. So I want to go onto the NMS and assist all of you who need me to override what you had downloaded, you had uploaded. Okay. The exam date and the timetable that I'm going to share as a document, or as rather as something that is downloadable that you can keep, and I'll also do that today still. Another problem is that today I'm not really myself. I have been very sick, and I just thought, let me just touch base with you again and not leave you out there in the cold. The mark allocation for each module is 100 marks. Isn't it too much, because the questions are just 5? The 100 marks is for actually the whole of the PoEs, all the PoEs combined. It's not per module. Okay. As I said, I will share the timetable that includes the examination dates before the end of today. I'm only going to respond to questions that we are asking on the live channel, because as for the WhatsApp messages, I honestly cannot keep up, in all honesty. Somebody is saying they submitted their PoEs. Can I please grade? Yes, we will grade them. Once it's graded, you will be able to see your marks from your side. No, they don't necessarily get, your exams do not necessarily get graded once you are done with all the PoEs. We have a lot of workload. Remember that we've got a big turnout. So it's not like you're gonna upload today and tomorrow you're gonna get your PoEs graded. But do not worry, they will certainly be graded. Well, somebody is saying, I hope you guys are not using AI, but studying to understand, because we are heading to the world of work. That is very true. This is something that I emphasize always during my physical classes, that understanding is very, very critical. You can cram all these things in the book and come back with the answers when you write your final examination. But if you do not understand the work, you will not be able to remember anything when you arrive at an interview, or when you even have to work with the stuff that you have already learned. Thank you for saying I should get well. Thank you very much. I will be fine. Thank you. I'm taking some medicines. I want to see the doctor. I'm already feeling somehow a bit better. When we get the results of the assessment, I think you want to say, when are you getting them? I cannot give you an exact day of getting the results of your PoEs, but I can certainly guarantee you that once your PoEs have been marked, and you will be able to see your marks on the LMS. Okay, but the submission date of the PoEs does not correspond with the days of the modules, as you send the module 3 and 4 notes, but today we're supposed to submit module 7. Please explain. Okay, if you are able to be ahead, it's not a problem. Because you've got the learner guide on the system. You are able to access the learner guide on the LMS. So that should be your guide towards answering the questions that we're asking. So you cannot rely solely on the notes that I'm sending. Remember that the notes are just a summarized version that is intended to enhance understanding. So if you are able to keep up with the schedule of the PoEs, by all means, and if you are not, we still welcome you to stay aligned with the schedule. Yes, as distance learners. So as distance learners, you will be writing your exams from home, certainly, from either from your laptop or from your cell phone. Somebody is asking if you are going to do presentations. No, it is not feasible to do presentations, but during our physical lessons, we do have activities where we request presentations to be done. Somebody is asking for me to send all module notes. I have said it before that I will not be doing that. I will be following the schedule that is on our welcome package to send the notes. So that's how it goes. And if there's anything that you want to study, you can go to your learner guide. By all means, the learner guide is there as is there on your LMS. Somebody's saying day 9 says module 3 from day 5. I think I've got a knock at the door, guys. I'll be with you shortly. I've got a knock at the door. I just want to attend to the door. No, do more live session. Do more live session. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm back. Sorry about that. There was somebody knocking at the door. So is it possible to see where we didn't answer the correct questions after receiving marks on our PoE answers after our PoEs are marked? No, we do not share the outcome in that way. We only tell you how much the amount of percentage that you got. You can still go back to your learner guide and see where you missed your marks. In phase 1 PoE assessment question, the only PoE, do I upload chapter 1 for module 1? Is phase 1 PoE assessment questions the only PoE? Do I upload chapter 1 for module 1? No, there is questions for each and every module. To share this, I want to share the LMS with you. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to share, but then the share button does not light up for me to share because it's now giving me options to share either Chrome, window, or the entire screen. Now I've selected the entire screen, but it doesn't allow me to share. I don't know. I really wanted you to see or how the LMS looks like because it looks like a lot of people are battling with that. Okay, I think I'll have to, I don't know, learn how to do that or ask somebody to assist me with that. I actually wanted to share the screen. This is the reason why I chose to use YouTube, because somebody said to me, I will be able to share the screen with you. So I will share some screenshots on the group so that you can see how many questions we've got for the how many questions we have for the PoEs. It's per module. I've already addressed the issue of 100 marks. It's a system error, but the 100 marks is actually for all the PoEs. It's for everything combined. It is not wrong to submit all your PoEs. It isn't wrong. But the most ideal situation is to have your PoEs coming along, aligned with the schedule, with the learning schedule. But with the numbers that we currently have, if you are able to send your PoEs ahead of the modules that's still outstanding, by all means, you're more than welcome to do that. Yes, I said I will take screenshots and I will share on the group because I cannot share the screen. I don't know what the challenge is with sharing the screen. I thought I'm able to navigate the computer, but today I don't know. Please, guys, I ask that please do not send me WhatsApp messages. They are very confusing. I get a lot of them and I cannot keep up. It's a serious problem. On my side, I'm struggling to upload the answers. So my question is, can I submit all my assessments to you by hand? No, you can't. If you come to me with the assessments, then it means I'm gonna have to help you to upload them, because if you hand deliver them, I will not be marking them, because we mark and everything stays on the system. So I'm gonna have to assist you to upload. You are more than welcome, if you are around campus, the Rustenburg campus. You are more than welcome to come to our campus, and then we can help you to upload your POEs. The date for the final exam, I'm going to share it as a document that to the number of days that's still left, and the aligning it with the modules that are left, and I will share the exact date for the examination. I still have to discuss with my boss lady. Yes, there you can handwrite your POEs. There's no problem. You can either type it or handwrite it. We don't all have the luxury of being able to type our POEs. So for the graduation, if I want a belt, I have to pay 1,500 and 350 for the belt. Or yes, that is true. The 1,500 is for the graduation itself, and the 350 is for the belt purchase. You are correct. Okay, if you are not around campus, and you are battling to upload the POEs, I don't know what is the challenge with you uploading the POEs. I don't want to say you can send me your POEs via WhatsApp, and I'll upload them for you, because I might not be able to, and you may not even be the only person that's not able to upload the POEs. Otherwise, I'll be setting myself up for a big mess. Yeah. I don't know. Please, if you've got friends that are doing MISO and ISO, please ask them to help you with uploading the POEs, because you are the only person that says they have got a problem uploading. Can we still receive the certificate if one isn't able to pay for the graduation? The answer is no. You have to pay for the graduation for you to receive the certificate. We'll be with you tomorrow in the afternoon. Thank you. I'm not going to be live tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm only going to be live again on Friday, just to recap on the modules that we've covered. On Friday, strictly speaking, it will be about the lessons, nothing about the LMS anymore. And so, are we able to study with the notes that you are sharing instead of reading the whole learner guide? No. Your Bible, your main point of reference is the learner guide. My notes are just an addition over and above the learner guide. So you need the learner guide more than you need the notes. So on the POEs, there's a space where I can type my answers, but where I type on and send still remains as if I haven't submitted. I need to also upload a document. I don't understand your questions, Tandy. There's a space where I can type my answers, but when I type on and send, still remains as if I haven't submitted. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. Are you saying that when you type the answer on the system, so the system does not pick up your answer? No, it's fine. You still have the option to handwrite it. You can answer the questions manually, or type a document and upload the document instead of battling with the system like that. Right. If we don't attend but paid the graduation, we'll be able to get the certificate hard copy. I don't understand what you mean when you say if you do not attend, because when you go into the LMS, there's a place where you can sign for attendance. So if you're going to access the learner guide and do your PoEs, obviously it means you've attended. You as a distance learner student, you'll be signing that attendance register upon accessing your learning material. So yes, you will in essence be attending, because this is distance learning. So somebody says they are not able to pay for graduations now, but they will be able to pay during the year around August. And will they be able to get their certificates? Yes, certainly. If you are not able to attend the graduations now, it's okay. We're going to have other graduation sessions, and you are more than welcome to attend the graduation when you are ready to graduate with us in after August, once you've got the money for the graduation. So the other person says, I think it's Pule. Pule says, the other thing, I couldn't manage to pay for my past graduation fee. So I'm asking if I do still have a chance to pay for the next mass graduation for September. Yes, Pule, you are allowed to pay for the next mass graduation for September, and you will graduate for the course that you completed with us. And congratulations. So does the 1,500 include full regalia or the belt only? Because I saw a message saying only MISO and ISO belt will be available. Okay, the 1,500 includes the full regalia, but it's on a rental basis. You're only going to be using the regalia on the day of the graduation, and with the belt, either the ISO belt or the Misotrac belt. That's what it means. So 1,500 is not just for the belt. And what they mean when they say only the MISO and ISO belts will be available, it means that graduation is specifically for Misotrac and ISO 31,000. It is not a graduation for SHEM tracks and other courses. Those ones will be held separately. The hack is to copy everything you wrote. Then when you're done, it will take you back to log in. You then paste and submit. I've been struggling too, but that's how I submit my POEs. Okay. So there's the answer for people that are saying that they are struggling to type answers. So they say the hack is to copy everything you wrote. Then when you're done with it, it will take you back to log in. You then paste and submit. I've been struggling too, but that's how I submit my POEs. So please refer to this one and try it, and you let me know if it's working. With regards to the exam date, I said I will share a timetable that speaks to the exam date and remaining modules as to when are we going to finish everything, and the time, and I mean sorry, rather the exact date for the examination. I know we do have a date on our this thing, on the welcome package. I will just have to, nicely align it with the learning, how the learning is going, because there's been some delays here and there and some glitches here and there. Somebody is asking, who's this? Melitlolo? Malitlolo? You're asking if activities that you've submitted have been graded yet. Not yet. Once they've been graded, you will be able to see the outcome on your side. What color are the belts? I don't know. I'm still waiting to get that update. We will get the update from our coordinators of the graduation. They will let us know what colors are the belts. I think that question wants to inform the color of clothes that you're gonna be wearing on the day. Is it true that I can add another guest at a cost of 150 because both parents are willing to attend? We will update you on that because all of these things they depend on the venue. How big is the venue? Whether the venue will be able to accommodate everyone, and all of those things. And you will get a proper update on that. Can I hire an environmental management belt for the day? If this is about MISO and ISO, no. We will only be having Misotrac and ISO 31,000 bells for the graduation. The PoEs are not yet marked, but once they've been marked, you will be able to see them on the LMS. And I will also update you and tell you that please go on the LMS. Your PoEs have been marked. I'll either send that via WhatsApp on the group. I'll send that via WhatsApp on the group and tell you that your PoEs have been marked. Guys, I said this session is only about the LMS name, but I'm getting a lot of questions about the graduations. So somebody says, are we included in the mass graduation since we just started, or we must wait for July? The communication is very specific. It says MISO and ISO graduations are in July. So the mass graduation is not for MISO and ISO 31,000 students. So everybody who's here and had started with the second intake, the graduations are in July, and we have shared the actual dates of the graduations. Guys, I'm not going to answer questions about the graduations anymore because my focal point right now is on the LMS. But let me just repeat that the graduations for ISO 31,000 and Misotrac will be in July, not in this month, not in May. The handwritten POEs have a problem with the submission because one page has 2 chapters in it. So how do I submit it? You only upload per module. So if there's another chapter that's overlapping to another module, you leave it out and you're going to include that as part of the next module that you are going to submit. Is there any other intake for ISO? And so sorry that I'm asking in the wrong platform. Yeah, certainly you are asking in the wrong platform. Here, I do not want to mislead anyone. I've only prepared myself for questions related to the LMS. So that will be answered in the next session that I'm going to have. I will go and seek clarity and check with my superiors if we are going to have another intake. I do not want to commit myself and say there will be another intake. For distance learning students, is exam also conducted online? Yes, distance learning, your exams will be conducted online. You will be able to write from where you are. Are we expected to sign for attendance even on weekends? No. No. The graduation gown is how? I don't understand what you mean when you say it's how. And I asked that let's stay away from the graduation questions a little bit. I don't have a problem answering them, but I want to first start with the LMS questions and make sure that we're all aligned with the expectation in terms of our studies. If I write in if I write it on a paper and submit, is it fine? I'm a distance learning. Yes, you can write on a piece of paper and take a picture and upload it onto the system. Yes, we do welcome that. You can either handwrite it or type it. Um, how are we going to write exams? We write it down or we type it. You are going to write it digitally through your PC or your cell phone. So you are not going to handwrite it and take pictures and upload. No, it will be live. You will be seeing your questions and it's also timed. So you are going to start at a specific time, and once the time lapses while you are writing the examination, then it will automatically shut you out and submit for you. But if you finish before the allocated time for the examination, then you submit yourself, you submit the answers yourself, then it goes through for you. Or the attendance, somebody saying, where do we sign for attendance? You sign for attendance on the LMS. There is an attendance register on the LMS, and we do not have practicals for the Misotrac. We do not have practicals as part of Misotrac, but if you want to approach a company and ask them for practicals to do practicals, maybe because you want exposure, we are able to assist you with a letter that endorses that. If you are done with PoEs, you can submit. There's nothing wrong with submitting PoEs ahead of the time. I think some of these questions are repeat questions about the LMS, guys. I think we can safely say I have answered most of the questions around the LMS. And if there's anything else, you can still submit your questions here. Like I said, I will take screenshots and I will share them on the WhatsApp groups on how to access the LMS, because I've got questions about the number of questions on the LMS and the modules and things like that. I will take time and make some screenshots for you. But also, again, there's a document that I shared that speaks to how to get onto the LMS. How do we submit a 2-page POE? You take pictures, you merge the pictures, you combine them, make it one document. You either turn it into PDF or you can submit it as a JPEG and you upload it. So you don't send as single pages. You take all the pictures together and you merge them. There's applications that allow you to merge documents, and even you can do it with on some of the websites. Okay, your POEs, no, they count for 20% and your examination is 80%. So for, let's say for instance, you get 100% for your POEs, it means you already have 20%, and what is outstanding is the remaining mark that will come out of your examination. When they said to you at the induction that 1,500 includes the gown and belt, they were right. It does include the gown and belt, and the cap on a rental basis. Yes. If you want to purchase the gown, the belt, the whole regalia, it's an additional 1.5. If you just want the belt, it's 350. So yes, let's talk about something very important. I've got people who are saying that they uploaded the wrong modules. It's more like the module does not align with what has been uploaded. So they need that to be corrected. They need me to reverse the submission, or rather to enable them to resubmit properly. I will do that. I need names of those people that want me to do that for them. Can I please have you giving me your details? I don't know how, maybe through the same channel. Maybe you can just send me your names and surnames so that I can focus on that now, correcting the PoE problems. Is there anyone who's got a problem that I just spoke about, the issue of wrong submissions? You submitted the wrong answers to a specific module and you want that to be reversed, or you want to resubmit. Anyone who is here right now that needs me to assist them with that? Guys, remember that, like I said, the WhatsApp is giving me problems. So it's very difficult to go and identify those people from my WhatsApp messages. If you submitted a module which is wrong, then you submit again, what happens? You cannot resubmit. I have to override. That is the reason why I'm saying those of you who have submitted answers against the module and they do not correlate, please give me your details so that I can go onto the system and correct the thing. And please be specific as to which module are you referring to. You can just write your names in full. Don't leave your ID numbers or anything like that. You can just write your names in full. When I go onto the LMS, I will be able to find your details. Because if I go onto WhatsApp and I try to find all of you that have got this problem, I'm going to struggle. It's going to be a hell of a big struggle. Hence, I'm saying during this session, this is where I want those names of the people that have got an issue with the submissions and the specific modules. Thank you, Rescue Margaret. Thank you for being so specific. So I need, just like Margaret has said, Margaret gave me her name and surname and the module. So Margaret wants me to go and reverse her submission for module 11, and which is what I'm gonna do. So I will find all the names of the people that did not submit correctly on this session. When I go back on this session, I should be able to find everyone that needs to be corrected in here. As for WhatsApp, not on WhatsApp, people, please. I'm begging. So besides Margaret, is there any other person or any other people? So somebody's saying create alternative emails so that those who have the challenges, they email their details. We do have an email address for IT department. I will share that for those of you who have got issues with the LMS. Yes, I will do that. When is the last day of the PoE submissions? I have said that the PoEs, you do have dates that have been given to you as part of the document that was shared, the welcome package. But If you want to remain aligned with the with the with the schedule, the learning schedule, you can submit according to the learning schedule. That means on day one, if we say day one is for module one, at the end of day one, please submit module one answers, module one PoE answers. If day four is for module four, please submit day four module answers. Okay, thank you, Nozi Pongosi, for submitting module four, for saying that you need me to override module four for you. And those are the kind of people that I was actually looking for. Righteousness works. What do you mean by PoE3? Is righteousness works your name and surname? I'm not sure if I understand. There is no possibility of getting a certificate before graduation if you have a job opportunity now. No, it can't be. There is no, you cannot get the certificate before you have written the final assessment and before you have even been graded and before you have even gone for graduations. You need to be graded for assessments first. Then you are going to be graded for your examination. Then that will determine whether you're passing or not. And then we're going to have the graduations. Then you can go for your job. Okay. Thank you very much for attending, guys. Thank you so much. And thanks for the love. I'm feeling better already after this engagement with you. And I hope you are up to date with your studies. You are keeping up. Thanks. Bye.